What if your period wasn't something to fix, but something to listen to? It's not just a biological phenomenon. It is a way of aligning with nature's rhythm. Today, we're going to be seeing how simple shifts in your food, movement and rest can bring your body's hormones back into balance. And it's not just for women. Swamiji reveals from the ancient Hindu scriptures how even men go through a period of highs and lows every 21 days. Statistics show that up to 90% of all women have some kind of symptoms during their period. And up to 40% of them have it so severe that they have to skip school or work. But physical pain isn't the only struggle. Nearly 43.4% of all women say that they go through a period of depression during their monthly cycle. But what is the solution for this? In Ayurveda, from authentic Hinduism, food is medicine. For those of you who identify with a Vata body type, eat warm, moist and grounding foods like soup, cooked root vegetables and healthy fats. Avoid cold and dry foods during your period. For those of you who identify with the Pitta body type, choose cool and hydrating foods like fresh fruits and vegetables, leafy greens and mild grains. Avoid spicy, oily or sour foods. For those of you who identify with the Kapha body type, go towards light, warm and spicy foods like veggies, legumes and warming spices. Avoid heavy, oily and dairy-rich foods. Beautifully, Swamiji says, conscious eating will shift not just your inner state but even your very biology. So what does ancient Hinduism reveal as the best practices during your period? In the Shakta tradition of Hinduism, the menstruation time is seen as a reset of the body, a time when a woman manifests Devi, the mother energy, through her. Swamiji reveals from ancient Ayurveda that during the first 3 days of your period, a woman should withdraw from society and engage in spiritual practices like japa, contemplation and listening to the greater truths. This was not for the purpose of suppression, but for empowerment. If a woman truly withdraws for these 3 days, they will never suffer from depression the remaining 27 days of the month. And this is not just a metaphor, it is the way your body works.
There is a very divine Leela from the life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Once, when Swamiji was just 6 years old, his Guru Raghupati Yogi asked him, "Do you want to become a sannyasi or a grihastha, a householder?" Immediately Swamiji stood up and said, "A sannyasi," because even for one moment, he did not want Raghupati Yogi to decide for him to be a grihastha. The clarity and that force was there. Raghupati Yogi smiled and placed his left hand on Swamiji's head and started touching a few points on Swamiji's head. It looked very casual, but something extraordinary was happening. A deep joy, bliss and ecstasy started filling in Swamiji's system. 2 or 3 days later, Swamiji asked Raghupati Yogi, "Did you purify my brain so that I can live the life of a sannyasi?" Raghupati Yogi replied, No, I didn't purify your brain. I just increased the frequency of your seeking. That's all. Swamiji then asked, "What do you mean by increasing the frequency of seeking?" Raghupati Yogi said, "When the seeking becomes powerful, everything else, morals, discipline, values, will naturally become your body language, your muscle memory and biomemory." Years later, in 2014, during the illegal persecution, Swamiji painstakingly underwent medical tests. The results showed something shocking. The testosterone levels of Swamiji were that of a 6-year-old child. This was not an ordinary medical result. It was the proof of the transformation that happened with just one touch from his guru Raghupati Yogi. The intensity of seeking awakened in that moment had shifted Swamiji's very biology.
So make these small changes in your life and see how your period goes from the most painful part of your month to the most beautiful healing part. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with friends and family, subscribe for more videos like this. And to truly transform your life with more such powerful truths from the ancient Hindu science, come and join the Paramashiva Sena program.